Chiefs. Pitching, number 2, Kurt McCann. The catcher, number 7, Walker Lyons.
I'll answer that though, because there's no doubt. I agree with the rabbit ears thing, right? I mean, it is funny because sometimes you talk to people that say, "Oh, I never listened."
Leading off for Newfoundland in the top of the first inning, number 20, center fielder, Jordan Pomeroy.
Or at least they've got somebody that's listening for them, right? So there's no doubt the rabbit ears thing is a thing. One thing I'll say about that is, like, every major team and sport in the world, right? Barcelona would have major media in terms of soccer. The Dallas Cowboys would have that. The New York Yankees would have that. The Lakers, the Knicks, even the Sacramento Kings.
Scores
right?
people.
The Toronto Maple Leafs, the Ottawa Senators, and the Calgary Flames, and even the Detroit Red Wings and the Boston Bruins would deal with the same type of media that every other major
Stand
team
my
is
man.
dealing with.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's just that some of the other teams, like say Florida and Arizona, are left alone.
You're not a Habs fan, are you, Stan?
Probably sends two, eh?
67.
Well, 67, that's an obvious one. You know what the umps? A lot of umps are Bruins fans.
Yeah, they.
Yeah, so there's got to be about 6 Ottawa umps that are Bruins fans, I would say.
Kelly and Martha just had a tour over there. Yeah.
With one out, the shortstop, number 9, Liam Shea.
We're over a few years ago to see the old homestead. It's just a foundation now. My mother and her siblings were left a farm in County Meath, and they had the lady that had the farm had a hired man, and
with 2 out,
claim to
the third baseman, number 12, Mark Stack.
Got the right people in place and ended up getting awarded way fucking more money than he should have ever got. My mother ended up getting 30,000 euros out of it. Should have got a lot more, but this guy got a lot of.
You would have said the same thing if he was here. So.
Not the Chiefs team that's in the
baseman, number 7,
Two games coming up.
Jordan Hamilton.
Hoping to see on the weekend.
Let's just say this, it was on the way to that 10.
I don't know, but I would think so, yeah. Pretty gamble, by God. I mean, don't hear it very much. He came to curling with Faulkner, wasn't he? Billy Gamble? They were in the seniors, and they were one of their, I think they won. I don't know him at all.
For Newfoundland in the top of the first inning, they had 1 run on 1 hit,
They did it.
no Ottawa Valley errors, and no men left on base.
Kind of slim.
After the top of the first, it's Newfoundland 1, Ottawa Valley coming to bat. Don't forget to visit the food and beverage area and right there in somewhere near where Mark just hit that ball. Near the entrance. The features are full spirits from our sponsor, John Roberts Distilleries, and great selection of food and beverage.
How you doing?
Not too bad.
It's the
How you
second
doing, bud?
baseman,
I didn't think Dino last night. Dino.
Austin.
Said that you missed his roommate. His old roommate. What'd he say? He didn't say nothing. I don't know if he knew or I didn't tell him anything more. So we'll see what happens tonight when I get home.
Yeah.
He goes off never.
He fucking, I forget where we were. I'm good. And he brought this one. I told you, and I said, I'll probably see it. I don't know what time. I think Greg was already in bed. He was the one that I was in the other. No, I'm not coming. I go to the store. I got a call from him Friday. He said, oh, the old timer. And Johnny Stanton, his term was that same day. So I was there. He comes in. He gets her down on the floor at the foot of the bed.
As an offering.
And he's playing. All of a sudden. And Greg and I are awake. And we're looking at each other. A few minutes later, it's like, wait, can you move over? So I move over. He's backing on the
Battery for Newfoundland. The pitcher's number 2, Mitchell Whalen. The catcher's number 22.
Oh, my bad.
And I go, Greg, can I go with this? Oh, yeah. I had more fun with that.
You're talking about Haggerty and
Oh, yeah?
they all
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
you heard that. I don't know if you might have hated Dean.
We always would meet in October, April, or whatever, early May to give out uniforms. October 2nd. We'd always meet in somebody's rectory, have a few pints or watch a hockey game or something. Dirk would always go into the fucking truck. He'd say, give me a small. Oh, yeah.
off the Carroot. That was his favorite line. Yeah, go to the Carroot. I walked show off the Carroot.
In fact, anyway, I'm just here to introduce the VIPs. I gotta keep going.
They told me you don't have a recognizable shirt today. I said, oh, it's incognito.
I wanted to.
Rhonda's on his way, right?
Today?
Yeah.
Pizza
Okay, good.
of
I got a whole set. Holy
No.
With one out,
Oh, I forgot. That's
the
what
third baseman, number 16, Dyson Cassidy.
But anyway, he said he'd be back out around 3.
Okay, because we need entertainment for beer time.
He's got, well, I heard a few of the guys got the beer tent and never left yet. Billy Rump said they come.
Absolutely.
Oh, they were
Right.
Ryan's. Yeah, they were out here.
Jimmy's here now.
You know who's here?
John Rosen talked about Vince Scully.
Yeah?
Broadcasting live from the Carp Fairgrounds. The U23 men's basketball.
With 2 out,
Looks like
the designated player is currently pitching.
he walked up to me and
Number 2, Kurt McCann.
Started at 3:30 of the game.
finally,
All
as soon as he spoke, I knew who it was. Yeah, yeah.
Now, the worst part is I didn't want to go because my girlfriend,
Get cold.
5 of us, Joanne and I both tried it.
Where? Before you.
About halfway through over there, no mask policy, nothing, we just kept on it.
Yeah, exactly. You just, you didn't get real sick.
No, one night I didn't sleep well because my throat was thing.
I think I had it twice.
My wife got it.
You're not. We lined up, we were on Maxwell, sending Nico, sending the Mathis. We all tested. And we lined up all the tests on the day and Jim took a picture.
Yeah. Well, I had it and I kept testing it. Well, they had all the same symptoms.
Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily be tested.
No, I don't think those home tests are with.
Well, anyway, I Sue tested, so we got to ride in clinic the next morning. And drove up to the county. She tested positive.
With a PCR test?
Yeah, so you didn't get it at home? I never got it. So I said, good job of not sleeping too close to you.
I was going to say, she wouldn't have anything to do with it. But we're not going to pick it up.
Which pissed her off my end. He said, couldn't go out and play golf
Oh,
for 5 days. And I said, well, just go out. Get in the golf course.
just ignore
And
it.
just ignore everything. And she said,
Every second person had it anyway.
well, that was the thing. That's what it was like.
Yeah.
People were hacking and talking. Sorry, I'll tell you a quick story. He's the young lad with me. He's the youngest. He's 14 and your height now. He saw his first nude woman on a nude beach. So he and I go for a walk. And then
For Ottawa Valley, the bottom of the first inning, no runs, no hits, no Newfoundland errors, and no one was left on base after one complete. It's Newfoundland Physio & Co. 1, the Ottawa Valley Chiefs, no score.
Take the
hitter.
The designated player, number 8, Nathan Kenny.
That's who it was. I couldn't hit him. I broke up a fight at the restaurant pointed out. Just take it as we were going.
Buck and Hag.
Hag and
Jerry Ghost.
Jack Dawson.
Oh no.
We were both drunk.
Jack.
And Hag was going, you can't never fucking get me. Jack's coming
With
across
one
the
out.
table.
The left fielder, number 10,
Keep going, doing my
Logan
rounds. See you later.
Power.
Maybe we'll see you Saturday. Tomorrow
yeah.
I can't make it.
Yeah, well, I met him on
Tournament.
Prizes for it. I wasn't even thinking I'd be doing this.
Black t-shirt.
And you can hardly tell if there's someone on the and that's like
Welcome back, KJ Jakovic back on his feet.
Shepherd.
Back to the TSN 1200 studio in the market.
speaking of that,
The staff and crew here at the Kirk Fairgrounds. 23 Men's Fast Pitch Championships.
yeah,
Buffalo
I
Valley
saw it on the
taking
paper.
on
Shit, I
Newfoundland
forgot.
right now.
That's condolences.
Starting at 3:30, still 1-0.
No way.
Patty Kane, Kansas City, yes, scoreboard tomorrow.
John's mother
Spanish
was
Point, yeah, we're 1-0. It's 1-0 Newfoundland. So looking forward to what should be a great
Just talking
afternoon.
about Phil
Williams will join us late in the 4 o'clock hour committee chair.
there. I came across them. I'm sure we and Chris were looking really cool.
As well,
There's a picture of Chris and
coming up shortly, in about 15 minutes time, we'll be joined by John Rosen. Talk,
I'll let you sit. We'll see you Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish this and get it out from there. I knew who it was. Yeah, I knew who it was.
Sporting
I
Legends.
don't think I knew him well or anything.
Last night. All right, we'll give you a ball.
We'll see you Saturday.
7-5
With one out,
Caller 15.
the catcher,
2 tickets to see
number 22,
Calgary Titans.
Adrian Green.
7 taking on Sussex County Miners. Caller 15 right now. Win tickets at 750-1200.
I've seen him before, but
All right. Coach. You're right there, Fast.
I didn't think. Yeah, I thought he was.
Carleton University, consultant with the Ottawa Senators, consultant with the Niagara River Lions. I hope Niagara's in championship weekend.
Who's the other guy?
Find out over the next few days.
Yeah, we never
Ottawa is in, Hamilton is in, Niagara and Scarborough will host games to see if they get in as well. That's Friday, Sunday. It'll be great to see some coach down there. Well, Marcus says
With 2 out,
I agree with Coach. Great question.
the right fielder, number 44, Joel Nash.
Never would have drafted him. Jerry County.
He's not replaceable. I've said this before. I say it on the air. He takes it as a bad because I throw the word actually. I actually really enjoy working
I
with
think
you.
you probably like it.
Actually, that is the truth. It's not a backhanded compliment. I actually do. I miss him. No, this is Lee and AJ's shot. Hoover C also writes John Matt. There you go. Orange says, does Dave know you guys weaseled out on the at-bats? We did not weasel out on the at-bats. I told him that we're going to have and because as I was telling him that's when they were prepping the field for this game. And unfortunately, here's the thing. I'm good with that. You were a better baseball guy. You know what? They got a few laps in my favorite part about that.
For Newfoundland, in the the top of the second inning, there was one run on 3 hits, no Ottawa Valley errors. There were 2 men left on base. After an inning and a half, it's Newfoundland Physio & Co. 2, Ottawa Valley Chiefs no score.
And 1 run scored.
For Ottawa Valley in the bottom of the second inning, it's the first baseman, Eli Brawny.
I recognized him right away. Yeah, I know. I said, you gotta be Gary Belongia. He wouldn't mind me from Adam, but
25 years in this business,
lefty.
25 years in July, I got my first
I never seen him.
Trail BC. You know what my first play-by-play gig was?
Played left to the right field.
Little league.
He's always there.
Yeah, that's my one only time calling baseball, 97, 98, 99. I love calling baseball. And the reason I bring that up is
Yeah, you mentioned that yesterday, wasn't it?
well, no,
There's, yeah, you know, yeah.
the guy, that was the greatest
And
ever.
Jimmy Henry and I were talking about that Manic one night, about all the pictures and the difference, and we should be able to get that. The Domville, Brockville, Cardinal, maybe it was Domville. Yeah, that's what it was. Oh, right at him. Hey. Yeah,
Kind of have to go from storytelling mode.
Stan Woods was he Brock?
Snap of the fingers. So the people that are good at it
Stan Woods is Manchester.
are really good at it for a reason. They're fantastic at what they
It's
do.
Portly there.
With 1 out,
And the legendary Vince Scully.
the left fielder, number 9,
Yesterday, and we'll
Hudson Collins.
coming up in a couple of minutes about that. But first, Kenny Walsh. He's going to see the Ottawa Titans on August the 7th in Sussex County.
Rockville was, Roger Hudson.
Awesome. Congratulations, Taylor. Off to see the Titans against Sussex County on August the 7th. That'll be Sunday at Ottawa Stadium. When we come back, we'll have what you need to know. And then John Rosen joins us at 4 or 5 to talk a little Vince Scully, Dodgers baseball, and what he meant to that community. And just to the broadcasting and baseball world.
Oh,
And of the sports world as well, from someone who grew up in LA and a long-time Dodger fan as well. LA Insiders actually.
oh my God.
Shortly, so we can pick the brain of the upcoming much more as we continue live from the U23 Men's Basketball Championship.
With 2
Seems
outs,
like forever since we've seen those.
the shortstop, number 13, Trevor Beaulieu.
I can remember Dougie probably better than any of them, especially at Temple up there.
the only one that had.
Hannah, sorry. Hannah.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. They all had good pitchers, wasn't it? That was, you know, they were just ordinary. They were freaking good.
Sorry. Well, I didn't want to ask. Yeah, I think
Somehow had it been my team, like they could have been a real kind of dynasty, you know. Especially in the tournament.
I was going to ask about Ray, but fast on air. I should have said. I should have interrupted. I know, but I didn't want to be like.
Up there, it's like every year there was somebody else, Barry Timber, Landers would come in, like, holy Christ. So many good pitchers in down in Toronto and the area.
Oh, we had like every single Gary Ross.
With 2 out, the catcher, number 7, Walker Lyons.
What's up further? Yeah.
You go up Highway 8 all the way in, you go to Camp.
Oh, yeah. And Keon's was, where was that? The steakhouse there? Keon's.
Oh, that was up in,
I don't think I've ever been to Lady Smith.
Lady Smith is back in Charlotte.
Yeah, there's like a
20 minutes.
jerks on the ice.
Oh, is that right?
Players who never played except for when they throw themselves into the last check and get 5 minutes.
Okay.
Kenny, do you have Johnny Rosen's number?
Yeah, you got it. He's working for some company in out of there, yeah.
At the end of his career? Yeah, he never
Cool. Never see them much.
No.
Hardly ever see them. 2 years ago, Cole and Jan were at her grandfather's, my wife's father's, you know, 5 years before that. She used to come to our place. The other side, Tina, the younger one, Jen didn't like father had about 2 or 3 different girls, live-ins, and married them and divorced them. And the last one was he was going to be a preacher. And Jen was mad as hell because she got him into
With 2 out, number 4, Kyle Weiss.
Florida. I've got a guy over with me and we got talking.
In running for Lions on the 2 out catcher, Hudson Collins.
maybe my brother-in-law.
We don't do a golf show.
So I was on the home. She's a Jack is her sister is a preacher.
Okay. Yeah, well, she converted Peter into this don't swear in front of her and all that crap. And so Jen didn't like that. Said more or less said she converted Peter into somebody that never went to church and to going to church. But I think it was pretty much all Mike got her brainwashed. It's my way or the highway. Like, I don't go to yours. You can come to my parents' stuff, but I don't go to your parents' stuff. I didn't mind. I never had a problem with him. I would talk to him about, the trade stuff and that.
He told the story I'm talking. He brought it on himself. Yes. Probably let you take the lead here. Yeah, whatever you got. If you've got something, you got something. If not, I don't know how much I have on. Like, I'll ask about. I'm remembering that correctly, right? Okay. Ask them to do World Series. Do you remember that? I don't remember. Whoa! Shots in that. Yeah, he might need to know it's going to be very quick.
Green perimeter. Can't get the thing in fair territory.
Back. Baby Jack. Back on Espita. Kenny Walls. Dean Staff. Hannah Angioli. That's our crew here today. Live from the Clark Fairgrounds. It's the U23 Men's CrossFit Championships. And the host Ottawa Valley Chiefs taking on Newfoundland right now. Let's give you quickly what you need to know today. Running practice for Calgary State. The Ottawa Red Blacks on Friday. Calgary also without the injury. Starting running back Dean Terry, starting boundary corner and Trey Roberson, and starting center and Sean McEwen. We've got Ottawa with some reinforcements this week. Money Hunter and Nick Arbuckle will back up Caleb Evans at quarterback.
Right behind the backstop
top performer of July in the Canadian Football League, along with Colton Shaw, Zach Morris of the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, Newfoundland, and the Valley Stampeders. Friday on TSN 1200, 6 o'clock pregame, 7:30 start. Baseball. Majors today, the Blue Jays lost 3-2 to Tampa Bay. While the Mariners 7-3 winners over the Yankees. A couple other finals, Phillies over the Braves 3-1. And the Twins beat the Tigers 4-1. We'll get all the scores for you at 5 o'clock. And news on the Liberty.
For Ottawa Valley in the bottom of the second inning, they had no runs on one hit. There were no errors by Newfoundland. There were 2 men left on after 2 complete. It's Newfoundland Physio & Co. 2 and the Ottawa Valley Chiefs no score.
Restraining order.
line, Liam Shea.
Where's the community, boys?
Hello.
Long time no see.
Yeah. Usually at a hockey rink.
Walk into the training.
It made me think of that other guy there, just the lefty part of it. I think he pitches in the senior.
With one out,
Senior ball now, like goes.
the third baseman,
and that.
number 12, Mark Stack.
Yeah, from this area. Yeah. Love watching them play because they'd be guaranteed some home runs. They'd be guaranteed some home runs.
It's really incredible that, when it says a lot about how good he was deep into his career, it's 67.
They had a pilot team in TOFL.
With two out, it's the first baseman, number 7, Jordan Hamilton.
The pilot
Jackie
team with the
Robinson,
TOFL
Clayton
and
Kershaw,
only
to
lasted
me,
1 year.
that is just
I don't know where to do
monstrous.
him and his 2 sons. You know, with a whole bunch of Mexicans. I don't know where it didn't last. I was talking to Brian Higgins about it there. He was talking about fixing just only slow pitch and mixed slow pitch. Broombo. I was carving for right time. I was president of hockey. The player fucking Broombo living in Carson. He was stealing perfect. Great fucking nice time. Kids can't play hockey because you fucking play Broombo. Bobby played that, I think, eh? Bobby Cluche? The Cluches were big broom ball players. Steve Henry and...
For Newfoundland in the top of the third inning, there were no runs, no hits, no Ottawa Valley errors. Nobody was left on base after 2.5 innings. It's Newfoundland Physio & Co. 2, the Ottawa Valley Chiefs no score.
But no, we're taking tip. But we're so close to Kempsville, Metcalf, and Upper Canada, and freaking Gloucester. There was constant freaking checking out residences.
Fascinating. I was driving here
First
today
to
an interview on
Chuck
ESPN
would be
Radio
fucking on me about
with
this guy lives
Voice of
there.
the Kansas City Royals,
Gotta
who's
check
been
him out.
doing the games for he's the senior broadcaster in baseball right now, having done the Royals games for 4 years.
Robin, for us, like that's fucking 2 hours.
To go into broadcasting,
Hour and 45 anyway.
college in Illinois.
No, it's an hour and a half
picked
in
up a Sports
Exeter.
Illustrated and read about Vin Scully, which to me is just mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a great question.
Stayed there 1 year and found out it was better back in Canada. Moved back to Canada.
He used to come to our tournament at our the A program, and fuck, he was dominant.
Our kids were born, but their kids are about the same age. Ryan's a year younger than Jordan. Phil decided, she was going to decide to stay home, so he babysat her. I know that. Come on, Detroit!
We got Lane Byron playing in Sweden this year. He played in Germany last year. He's going to play well, but he's getting up there now, getting close to the 30 mark, I guess, 28. Yeah, maybe Byron is too. I think they were the same group.
Well, they would be, because
They never gave up on it. Like the father, Mike Byron, just wouldn't give up on it. And was always egging him and egging him. He was played for the LA Kings farm team. Living right downtown Los Angeles, across from the whatever. I can't remember the name of it. Arena.
this over.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
give it a fire on
That's a good clip.
John Rosen is our guest, Los Angeles broadcaster, and he's got a couple more for him. I mean, you obviously follow baseball quite closely.
With none out,
Just,
the second baseman, number 3, Austin Eady.
Their roster, in particular with the addition of Juan Soto, is the Dodgers look like they're going to run away with the National League West. But what did you make of what is one of the biggest blockbusters in baseball history yesterday, with the Padres beefing up and trying to challenge LA?
Number 8 was 19 out.
Running for Whitehead is number 8, Cole Hodges.
Anyway, Byron was really popular in Germany. I think 30 scoring and really popular, and they were best when he signed with Sweden. One of the teams in Sweden. Different game over there. Yeah. Yeah. Not much more. To make a hit, you need 2 more steps to get to him. Byron is. He's probably up to over 6 foot now. He never was big.
We were in Red Deer covering the World Juniors when the plug was pulled. You're going back to Alberta, this time the entire tournament's in Edmonton for the summer. And what do you make of this event? I mean, it's been overshadowed, and rightly so, in this country with everything going on a negative standpoint, going back to Canada.
Yeah.
Rosters that are going to be different. So what do you make of what you're going to cover here shortly in Alberta?
With none out, it's number 16, Dyson Cassidy.
Oh, right, I see. So if you don't rest over the
Now it's pretty big.
Are you going to be there for the second statue unveiling for Dustin Brown? That's what I mean, the second one.
With one out, the designated player is currently pitching, number 2, Kurt McCann.
Rory was good friends with, in high school with a guy from our Prescott Road, Chris Grant, and we built houses in the area. And his stag, Chris's stag, Rory came over the stag. So that was the area, I was telling you, the big site for Paul Bertrand. And that's the area that Paul was from. So Rory and Fran, they weren't looking for trouble with nothing.
With
You could
2
tell
out,
that they were,
the first baseman, Eli Brown.
They're giving him up left, right, and center.
I didn't know Rory that well.
They might as well.
You know,
Hey, Johnny,
I said,
appreciate
I
the
don't think
time
there's
as
any
always.
trouble there.
Appreciate
Like I
the
was
little
at-
dig on the age.
told
Hey, you
Rory
know what?
that
Even though you
place
knew I was the old guy, you still knew that I was the guy that you
Had it
wanted to bring
put him at ease
to
a
your
little bit,
party
you
in
know?
Seattle when we
But,
first met in Everett.
Bertrand
So,
wasn't there.
I'm still good with that.
We had a good fun chat.
I'm far too, like I said, we all know I'm
He
too
played
old for that.
a fair bit of ball hockey with
Thanks,
Liam
Johnny.
McGuire and that group. They had quite the squad there.
John Rosen joining us on Gabriel Pizza Hotline. Gabriel Pizza is the official pizza of the Ottawa Senators. Sorry, good time I bet.
Talked about the killer and their knees.
John Rosen, he was the voice of the Everett
They loved
Silver
it.
Tips. Everett Oil Kings
Quite a while ago.
road trip. On the Friday night, we were there a night early.
Yeah, they-
Let's go watch the Spokane Chiefs and Everett Silver Tips. We're playing the next night in Everett. Going to his booth. Introduced myself. He's like, you want to go to a party tonight in Seattle? Of course I said yes. Been friends ever since. Give any wishes he could take that back? Probably. All your couch surfing? Probably. That's a good time.
Bravo Valley in the bottom of the 3rd inning, there were no runs on 1 hit. There were no errors by Newfoundland, and there were 2 men left on base after 3 complete innings. It's Newfoundland Physio & Co. 2, and the Ottawa Valley Chiefs no score.
Might ask him to go to the 2005 Memorial Cup as well.
Oh, are they? Yeah, Terry Flannery and
Bobby Dewan's team.
Okay, yeah.
Leading off for Newfoundland in the top of the fourth inning,
Yeah.
it's the second baseman, number 23, Ryan Marr.
But was Terry yeah. Brian thing? Greg taking it. Like that?
As soon as I told the dugout, start getting red.
Holy.
With none out, it's the designated player, number 8, Nathan Kenny.
I would gladly go out there, but there's no time. My hands would probably.
Six or seven got beat out, and they got Terry come back to high school. And Brian was teaching it. And they brought Billy Simon.
With one out, the left fielder, number 10, Logan Power.
No. I would have swore that was gone.
They were there physically, they never.
With one out, the catcher, number 22, Adrian Green.
Were they both sitting? Terry and whatever his brother's name is.
Terry was. Terry's father, big,
Tall guy.
tall guy,
Yeah.
long hair.
Yeah.
He was afraid of the friend of the Roonies.
So how does that work?
So we'll reseat based on their standards. I leave it to softball Canada. Don't ask me anything about it. Okay.
Hit the ground, Terry. Wayne Moore. Wayne Moore.
6:07.
No, it used to be a time they'd say get out of the beer tent. That's not right.
He's all man with right.
Oh, yeah. Just as you come in on the left. That's a ball for a Thomas. Oh! Dwayne took them to play hockey. What's the hockey? Hey, Greener! Good JR.
Back inside. Jack it up. That caught his feet over here. Rolls back at our TSN studio in the market. Staff and Gioni also here with us. Our TSN 1200 tent. Great view. Newfoundland has just scored to make it
With two out,
over the Ottawa Valley.
the right fielder, number 44, Joel Nash.
Here today, bring in the committee.
Do you know how old from the back
Sam, 67, both said, share this event. This one will be on Bugger, how are you?
The year we won it in 72, Metcalf won the championship. We played Richmond in the second round, and then we beat Gatineau. I think if Rory was playing, he would have been that age. And Tommy Hill too, I think. And Hartley. Yeah. I think they were all playing. I don't remember any battles. We had a couple of Tommy Ford defensemen that could throw. And I don't remember any big fights with Rory. It might have been all hockey by then. We didn't get to play Richmond very often. Just the way the league is set up.
For Newfoundland in the top of the fourth, they scored 2 runs on 2 hits. No Ottawa Valley errors. There was nobody left on base. After 3.5 innings, the score is Newfoundland Physio & Co. 4, Ottawa Valley Chiefs, no score. With 1 out, it's the shortstop, number 13, Trevor Beaulieu.
Oh, yeah. You're an umpire for a long time at this level. Kind of wide basket for you.
But you know what? My dad umpired for years and years and years. He had to be really good umpire. And when I was about 17, 18 years old, a guy went to high school with his dad. My dad retired from umpiring at some point. I knew that his father was a pretty good umpire.
With 2 out, batting is the catcher, number 7, Walker Lyons.
So I had my shirt pants on. He just had his car where he was getting ready.
Yeah.
And he said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Well, I'm here. I'm ready to go." He said, "Not without your equipment on your nose."
You back here again tomorrow there, brother? Okay, good. So we'll see you tomorrow, okay? Hopefully the Mother Nature will cooperate with us. If not, I'll see you on Friday, okay? Take care, buddy.
Playing right now, they're I know we're going to hear from Riley
Does he live in Pakenham area or Pakenham?
Why are there certain pockets of this country that are really good at basketball? Like Napanee and
Can't be there, JR,
Stephen Paul, who I
treat you like, you know, just like your brother.
Brooks Brothers as well. And I think that's part
I lucked out, I was just a ball fan, but I was always known as Tino Buddy. Everybody but Ralph and all of them. Benoit and Haggerty. Where's Dino?
With two out, it's the third baseman, Kyle Weiss.
that wasn't fully fenced in. I mean, they had to just grab whatever diamonds they could. So Napanee has always been a hotbed of competitive fast pitch. But here in Ottawa, we're pretty fortunate. We actually Is there any? Yeah, that team, that's what the league has fast players that play on that at the next level. So there's still really good fast pitch softball in the Ottawa area. Absolutely. You know, I felt so bad for the coaches last night. Ottawa Valley was actually 16 going, bottom of 7. First batter hit a shot and 6
For Ottawa Valley in the bottom of the fourth inning, they had no runs, no hits. There were no Newfoundland errors. There was one man left on base. After 4 complete, the score remains Newfoundland Physio & Co. 4, Ottawa Valley Chiefs no score.
Yeah, fantastic. Well
You and
done.
I would know that, all about that, AJ, yes, for sure. And, you get 100 Community Association burger,
He's got Tugger on the radio.
I'll find a couple of
Can't have a leave here without asking you your favorite memory of the 2005 Memorial Cup in London.
You know what, listeners are going to get bored of hearing this. I feel like Jim Jerome when he used to do this story really good on air. You know, in 2005, working for the 67s, off we went to the Memorial Cup in London. Brad Stoppins had a stage issue, and back then, not like the NHL, the home team was supposed to allow the other teams in to fix skates and things like that. And the assistant general manager of the London Knights was not very welcoming to Brian Tappan, our trainer at the time, and getting stopped and getting his so later that night, we went to Joe Fools, and I went back to Newton Lego.
Leading off for Newfoundland in the top of the 5th inning, it's the center fielder, number 20, Jordan Pomeroy.
One of the funniest things about that, again, it's radio, not TV, but Dale looked at his friend and looked over at me and went back to his friend and kind of shrugged his shoulders. Who are you? So, anyway, one of his friends was there, and that guy started chirping me in a dorm in my younger days. Turned around and go back to that guy. Backed out, and as I left, I thought he was way back in the restaurant. There was probably 3 or 4 doormen who were there and followed me out. And
They're scared of you, by the way.
I know, that's part of the funny story is none of them know what a marshmallow I am, and just the biggest softie around. So I kind of threw my hands up in the air and said, I've said my piece, and you and some of the other media guys were there, and I understand that after I left the restaurant, some of the guys said, try and cause some trouble, and when I heard that story, I laughed louder than anybody going, there's not a lot of trouble I could cause. But yeah, I certainly enjoyed my time at the 67s, 2005 with the team. Was pretty special. Just ran into Keller about a month ago at Riverview. He was there with Bill O'Brien. That's his home club to golf at. And it was great to see Keller. He looked fantastic.
Did he make a joke saying something about
Gotta go.
throwing a deck chair off the Titanic?
No, he didn't take any pokes at me that way, but I used to tell people that the more mad Keller would be with you or poke at you, the more he liked it. And I some great memories with Brian. You know, as a sales guy, it wasn't my job to be on the bus, but to 1 or 2 trips a year. Great memories of my time with the 67s.
Hunter, you can describe that story of you coming off Dale Hunter, and none of us saw you actually.
With one out,
Dale Hunter, when we saw the aftermath,
shortstop,
where he said, "I said my piece."
number 9, Liam Shea.
Honestly, words can't even describe it. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life, and I'm glad you did it. But, good times and great event here.
Yes, thanks for having us out here. Yeah, thanks, man. And just one last plug I want to give. Department of Cultural Society and the Huntington Association and the West Department great partners for our community. You haven't seen basketball, softball, or it's been a while since you've seen it. Come on out. The games going for the rest of today, Wednesday, games tomorrow, Thursday, Thursday, Friday, 4 games on Saturday, 2 on Sunday. It's fabulous competition for some of the best under 23 players you will see in this country at this time.
Thanks for doing such a great job.
Thanks very much, fellas. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Sean Williams, part of the committee for the U23 Men's Fast Pitch Championships here at the Carp Fairgrounds. Local team in action right now. Ottawa Valley Chiefs trailing 4-0 against Newfoundland. All right, back with more
With 2 out,
we're here till 6
the
o'clock.
third baseman, number 12, Mark Stack.
Okay, thanks, Kenny still on?
Yeah.
Kenny, thanks, bud. Appreciate that.
There you go. Mike's back up.
Okay, there we go. Thanks, Kenny Walsh. Appreciate that.
He's doing traffic.
He's doing traffic. Thanks.
Great being out here.
Oh, I'm glad you guys are here. You know, at one point I was asking JR if it could be like Tuesday through until Friday. Quarterback club on Tuesday, Red Sox game on Friday. Taking down the risk. Enjoy the rest of it. I saw Ryan Daniels come over.
Yes, he's going to come back right at 5.
Right at 5, perfect. I'm just going to go and prep him a little bit. Say that you're going to ask him about, his experience in U19 and U23, and then maybe about Matthew Lee and how he got going with Anderson. Okay, boys, that's great. Thanks so much. Okay, perfect.
Very good, Johnny.
Hey, Stanley.
Very good, bud.
Thanks, bud.
All right. What's better for you? You know what? Quick one. Just because I'm going to mention that Sean Watson thing. So. Beauty.
Look out there!
That's a foul ball.
He doesn't get a ball, then yes, a ball.
With 2 out, it's the first baseman now hitting number 7, Jordan Hamilton.
I said, yep, and there are 12 hits in an hour during the stop sets. So basically, a live show plus remote. He replies back. The live show is silent. It's supposed to be. Yeah, so always, nobody spoke to him about this.
Well, I mean, what he said
After the game, wait for me to pack up and we'll walk out with you.
where are you on the gambling?
Walk out with you.
Yeah, oh, I'm staying.
Oh, are you okay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's two more games. There's two more games after. There's two more games.
The sales stop.
Quebec is after.
Oh, yeah.
And then Victoria Hall. Yeah, one hit. Nowhere.
For Newfoundland, in the top of the fifth inning, they had one run on one hit. There were no Ottawa Valley errors, and nobody was left on base. After 4.5 innings, Newfoundland Physio & Co. 5. With one out, the third baseman, number 16, Dyson Cassidy.
Yes. Yep. You just have to get that down when you're ready.
Good luck,
Good stuff. Awesome. Proud mom. Whoa! Yeah, there he is. Loud and clear. Awesome. Not putting you through there. Yeah. Nice stuff. Whoa! He's playing right at 6. Maybe I'll have to come back this week. Whoa!
Get 3 days to learn. Yeah. 3 days I waited for that.
Save need to know for our next segment.
With 2 out,
Because,
the designated player,
yeah, AJ Jackson,
number 2,
Icon of Sweden, we're live at
Kurt
the
McCann.
U23 Men's Fast Pitch Championships, and please be joined as a member of the Owen Sound Selects from Napanee. It is Riley Manning. Riley, thanks for joining us. How are you? Outstanding. How's the tournament been for you so far? Obviously pretty good because your Owen Sound Selects team off to a 3-0 start. Competition been like so far? Whoa! So Napanee guy, but you're playing for Owen Sound. How did that all come about?
I played in Napanee up until yeah, I played over to that.
So let's just tell, how does that work in terms of travel? You just drive up to Owen Sound, or do you basically stay there for long periods? How does that work for you?
Well, we do a Tuesday,
Oh, jeez. What do I call? Told Napanee to put a hotbed for fast pitch. Like it. Why is Napanee such a hotbed?
there's a lot of people who just love the sport. It's awesome to watch it.
Now you've already played with a couple of the national team programs, the U19 team, the U23 team, hopeful of kind of making that next step and being part of the senior national team as well.
For the Ottawa Valley Chiefs in the bottom of the 5th inning, there were no runs, there was 1 hit, there were no errors by Newfoundland, and there was 1 man left on base. After 5 complete innings, the scores Newfoundland Physio & Co. 5, the Ottawa Valley Chiefs, no score. Thank a couple of more sponsors. I'd like to thank Cookie Jar and its owner Neil Cook for their support. Renfrew Hydro, the Septic Store,
How long did you
and Goldie Moore.
Because that's something, again, with fast pitch, you're unaware that
The Timbits softball program is an outstanding way to introduce the sport of softball to children. By offering coaches easy-to-follow lesson plans, Timbits softball allows children of all skill levels to explore the sport of softball. For more information about Timbits softball, visit softball.ca or contact your provincial or territorial association. Le programme Timbits softball est un moyen exceptionnel pour présenter le sport de softball aux enfants. On apprend aux entraîneurs les plans de leçons faciles à suivre. Timbits softball permet aux enfants de tous les niveaux à explorer le sport de softball. Pour plus d'informations sur le programme Timbits softball, visitez softball.ca ou communiquez avec votre association provinciale ou territoriale.
First time I see it since before.
That was Ryan Marr, the second baseman, number 23, that just led off for Newfoundland. Now batting is number 8, the designated player, Nathan Kenny.
something you can go back-to-back games if you need to? Or? Riley, awesome stuff. Really appreciate you joining us here. All the best here and in your pursuits in fast pitch, and hope to see you in Sunday's championship game, and hope to see you playing for the senior national team sometime soon. It's Riley Mannion joining us, Stephanie native, playing for Owen Sound Selects, and they're going to play at 6 o'clock here at the fairground. We come back, we'll have what you need to know, and then much more as we continue with our last hour of the drive here on TSN 1200. Sounds good. No! Thank you. Thank you so much. Good luck. Yeah, thank you.
With one out, the left fielder, number 10, Logan Power.
That's what I said. Yeah, anywhere on there. Send it to the producer back at the station. Let off the logger. Send you a copy. Figured if it's his first interview on radio, you got to have a copy of that one. TSN 1200 weather. Could be some rain in the evening with a risk of a thunderstorm and a low 20. Tomorrow, cloudy to windy. Hey, boy! Hey!
You hardly ever write anything anymore, right? It's like, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thanks, Kenny. Appreciate it. Same deal. I don't want to leave you hanging there. We've got a pitcher who wants to throw for us at least. Yeah. It's no time. Sorry, Kenny. No time.
He'll pitch again.
Kenny? Yeah. I'm going to send you the only way I have them throw is if you have the TSN truck behind us. Just so we're on the same page for tomorrow. Is Rob Longley still a possibility for tomorrow? Do you know what time? Okay. Have you got other stuff in the works? Well, got one at 5:05. probably another around probably 225 if that works tomorrow. Maybe see if 225 works, and if it doesn't, then maybe Friday next week or whatever. Yeah. No, and then I'm not going to be like. We'll just say 225 or bust tomorrow. Because I don't want to rearrange it. I'm just going to try and rearrange the other 3 interviews myself between 3 and 5. One-time out of the Citizen guys and Canadian Football Hall of Fame. Their name in the press box. Yes. Memorial. That's why I was
With 1 out, the catcher, number 22, Adrian Green.
KJ Jakubek back on his feet with you, live at the U23 Men's Fast Pitch Championships, producing on site Dean Staff and Hannah Angioni, producing back at our TSN 1200 studio in the market. It's Kenny Walls, and we'll give you what you need to know now in the sporting world. The NFL has filed its appeal in the Deshaun Watson suspension. We've got 6 games. Roger Goodell will determine who will hear the appeal. Personal conduct policy states that the appeal will be processed on an expedited basis, and the commissioner, for his designee, may overturn, reduce, modify, increase the discipline previously issued, will be final and binding on all parties. Darlington reports he told the NFL appealing for an indefinite suspension that would be a minimum of 1 year, but perhaps more significant given the structure of Watson's contract.
With 1 out,
also include a monetary fine. Money.
the right fielder, number 44, Joel Nash.
In a moment, to some CFL news. Dave Dickinson, the head coach of the Calgary Stampeders, is in COVID protocol, so that means Mark Killam handled practice today. The Stampeders taking on Ottawa on Friday night, right here on TSN 1200, and they're already without their starting running back in Kadeem Carey, their starting boundary corner in Trey Roberson, their starting center in Sean McEwen. Up! Bodies back, like somebody Hunter, their starting boundary corner, and Nick Arbuckle practice all week as well. Backup quarterback to Caleb Evans. Jalen Ackland was
With 1 out,
one of the CFL's top performers of the month.
the center fielder, number 20, Jordan Pomeroy.
Colaros, Red Blacks, Stampeders, all right here. Friday, 6 o'clock pregame, 7:30 start on TSN 1200. One other NFL note, Marquise Brown has been charged with criminal speeding in Arizona, the Cardinals receiver. New Jersey Devils have avoided arbitration with Jesper Bratt. It's a 1-year deal with $5.45 million. Bill Nicholson and Bryson DeChambeau amongst 11 golfers to file an antitrust lawsuit against the PGA Tour for joining the LIV Tour. 3 of those golfers are also seeking a temporary restraining order from the federal judge that would allow them to compete in the upcoming FedEx playoffs. Lawyer talk here today. And Major League Baseball. Blue Jays falling 3-2 this afternoon to Tampa Bay. Numerous games in the majors this afternoon. Elsewhere, Phillies beat the Braves 3-1. Mariners over the Yankees 7-3. Cleveland 7-4 winners over Arizona. Minnesota defeats Detroit by a 4-1 score. Games in progress. One other final, Houston over Boston 6-1. Top 9, Baltimore leads Texas 4-2. The White Sox beat Kansas City 4-1 mid-7th. And the Mets have a 2-0 lead in Washington, bottom of the 4th. Should mention it's now 7-0. Yeah, 7-0 Newfoundland over Ottawa Valley. Under 23 men's fast pitch championships at this old sound of Tavistock, Quebec. Wild 1-2. Ottawa Valley was called a win. Games all throughout the evening, all throughout the week, right up until Sunday. $15 for an adult, $12 for a senior, for a day pass, and tournament pass is $50 right through the end of the weekend if you want to enjoy fast pitch, highest level, U23 Nationals here in Carp, right through to Sunday. That is what you need to know today. A lot going on for August. Days of summer. Yeah, there is a lot going on, and talk about the news that we haven't been able to get to because of interviews, but appeal filed by the National Football League on the Deshaun Watson suspension. I thought this was inevitable when the suspension came down. It was only 6 games. I figured if it wasn't
Entering the game for Newfoundland
NFL was going to appeal.
is number 19, Noah Dunn.
Thoughts on where this is headed and where it is right now.
So I'm going to be interested to see who hears the appeal. As Eric Macamala laid out with us yesterday, as the judge, Sue Robinson, decided her decision, handing down a 6-game suspension. As far as precedent is concerned with Deshaun Watson,
number 12 out, number 16.
Thank you. Obviously, the case is different with the sheer number of alleged victims.
Now entering the game for Newfoundland is number 6,
Maybe that gives Roger Goodell and whoever
Jacob Whittle.
I'm not surprised about that because Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns both expected him to not be playing football. Because with his contract, the way it is designed, his actual salary for the first year of his contract is $1 million. So he's suspended without pay. It costs him $1 million, which when you sign the contract that you sign. And so I think if the NFL is trying to overturn this and have an indefinite suspension, they like their chances to get a full year. I think that's probably their but I'm not surprised at all because 6 games to me feels extremely light.
With 2 out,
Given what we know,
the first baseman,
information,
number 7,
Judge Sue Robinson
Jordan Hamilton.
in her report that these assaults happen. So I think what we end up seeing is a year-long suspension. He doesn't play for the Cleveland Browns this season. And obviously, after we initially get the 6-game suspension, I'd be a little disappointed with that, but at the end of the day, I think that's
I think they'd be okay with the year as long as
Now re-entering the game
forfeit a little
will be Liam Shea and Mark Staff.
Where they're going with this is, all right, you know what, indefinite suspension, at least a year, but you're not going to just come back and only be punished and lose $1 million of that salary. I think that's probably where they're coming down on this, and we'll see where it goes from here. The other fascinating part about this, there are owners that are able to Jerry Jones, for example, is
Oh, yeah, right.
now he's not influential enough that he's able to get
Now entering the game to pitch
wanted to, but
is number 5,
one of the most influential
Jacob Kippenham.
national football.
Yeah, I thought the same one.
Jimmy Haslam is
That's
not.
still Mitchell.
He is not well liked, and I think contract came down. We're not making Jimmy? Roger Goodell, this is great.
Correction.
You know, one of the things that's been brought up,
He told me you were coming out, brother.
never, with the exception of Deflate,
Correction.
people have never really
Mitchell
gone-
Whalen will be remaining in the game
thought
to
that he
pitch.
had been too soft on suspensions, and they've never really given him a hard time about going too soft on suspension. So if he goes ultra hard, and they're able to find somebody that goes ultra hard, I don't think too many people are going to complain and say, well, first baseman, this is outrageous. This is not going to be like the plate from that particular standard. There were a lot of people that were outraged and thought it was something where he overstepped.
For Newfoundland, in the top of the 6th inning, they scored 4 runs on 4 hits.
Yes, I do.
There were 2 Ottawa Valley errors. There were 2 men left on.
Going to be an interesting
After 5 and a half innings. I'm working on it. 5.5 innings. It's Newfoundland Physio and Co 9.
suspension that could be.
Ottawa Valley Chiefs no score.
I don't think there's too many people that would complain about it.
That's a rare situation for
I
Roger.
thought so, but then I
It feels like people are more mad at Deshaun Watson than Roger Goodell. When was the last time you can think of
Batting
deciding
for Ottawa Valley,
majority of things?
number 10, second baseman, Eli Browning.
Follow? I still suspect it. I know they were going to try to financial fine for
With 1 out,
I
it's left fielder Hudson Collins.
decision factors into the deal. But I'm fairly certain the report stated that they can either suspend him or fine him both. So I think that's going to be a big thing that the deal is going to
Oh, lots to ponder here with that news, and we'll see where it goes from here. This one comes in, of course, we had John Rosen on talking about in Scully. Boys, I grew up listening to the Expos with Dave Van Horn and Pete Snyder on the radio almost every night with my grandfather. It's probably the reason I still listen to sports radio after all these years. Don't need the visual for baseball. The dialogue and stories are part of the experience. Rest in peace, Mr. Scully. It was a gem. I mean, yeah, it speaks to me. It speaks to a lot of people. Not everyone's the same. Look, I work in radio as well, but as someone that grew up listening to Rod Phillips call Edmonton Oilers games for years in the 80s when I would fall asleep and go to bed. Certainly it had a major impact on me, and I'm a guy that loves to drive around and listen to a game, whether it's baseball, basketball, football, hockey, soccer, whatever. I love listening to live sports on the radio, to people that are really good at it, and I'm sure anyone's better than Vince Scully.
Now entering the game to hit is number 11, Austin Blanchard, with 1 out.
Hank Aaron's was when Hank Aaron beat Babe Ruth and just Vince Scully talking about a black man getting a standing ovation in the South. That resonated, right? It resonated then, but he knew the gravity of the moment, and you listen to that, here we are 48 years later,
catcher,
but for
Walker Lyons.
the moment brief. There's no one who did it
Yeah,
better
the
than him
2-1-1 was
when
number 5.
and so much of Vince Scully
number 12.
is calling the iconic moments and then also letting you hear the fan reaction. And he knew the perfect time when to stop talking and when to start talking. And we haven't even now touched on this story yet.
Yeah, the time, yeah.
John Rose told us earlier in the show. He was more Mark Twain than anything. Such a way to work, such a way to tell stories. It was a perfect match for him doing baseball.
None of this game is made now.
Baseball is such a game where there's nothing happening until something happens. And you have to be able to balance telling stories during the lull. And be able to tell
Now entering the game,
every
number 5, Jacob Kippenhook.
I think the most
Pitching
impressive thing
for Newfoundland
about
Physio
Scully
and Co.
is just, again, 67 years of experience, right? The fact that someone could do that job so well, for so long, so many different sports, and do, at the very least, Dodgers hunting, right? For 67 years, spanning generations. And they're talking about the fact that, I mean, think about it, right? He did his last game, what, 2017, 2018, somewhere in there. So basically, he did his last game when I'm in my mid-40s, and he did his first game when my dad was 3 years old. Like that's just ridiculous to think of how he spanned generations, right? There would have been people that grew up listening to them, that their grandkids had an opportunity to listen to them for a long, long time, which you just don't get. All of them. There's so many great broadcasts, so many people that you would say, okay, this guy had a fantastic career. This guy was fantastic for 20 years, 30 years, or even 40 years, but 67 years. It's just something I don't think we'll ever see or hear something like that again.
No, it's as he said, and John talked about this with us earlier.
I'll leave them for the
Maybe someday we'll see another Michael Jordan, but we're not going to see another Vince Scully. And as he said, for him to do, and the level, when he walked away in his last game, October 2nd, 2016, when he walked away, we've heard a lot of tremendous broadcasts. As they get later into their career, with Vince Scully, Marcus would listen to him a lot more regularly. The dip from Vince Scully was nowhere near the dip that you would see from most people in the stadium. It's just astounding. Just
With 2 out,
incredible.
center fielder, Kyle Weiss.
Now 9-0 Newfoundland as they lead Ottawa Valley. Looking to go 2-1. The Ottawa Valley Chiefs looking for their first win. Looks like they're going to fall to 0-3. Came so close last night, leading into the bottom of the Celtics. But looks like the hosts are going to go 0-3, but doesn't mean they're out of it yet because, again, all 7 teams get into seeding. And then once they get to seeding, 7 will play 6. And then all their way back. On the weekend, U23 Men's Fast Pitch Championship is going on right now. We're broadcasting live from the Curve Fairgrounds. When we come back, a quick look over 5 on the drive. Takes more text and
For Ottawa Valley in the bottom of the 6th inning, there was no runs on 2 hits. There were no errors by Newfoundland. There were 2 men left on. With the runs differential, the game is now completed. Final score, Newfoundland Physio and Co. 9, the Ottawa Valley Chiefs 0. Your winning pitcher for Newfoundland is Mitchell Whalen with relief from Jacob Kippenhook. The losing pitcher is Kurt McCann with relief from Chase O'Halloran.
Half an hour left. Not even. Not even. Closer.
Watch behind me. Got some stuff here. So head over to the washroom stand. Okay. Right.
Dave Schreiber. How are you? Oh, I thought you'd know me. I see the voice. And Terry.
It's hard to say, Sam. I don't know how much it's going to rain.
Yes. Yeah.
Can you get your ride to come pick you up? You don't want to go home. Well, what I can do is take you to walk for.
The Ivor Fashion Never Give Up award hat for this game will go to Newfoundland Physio and Pros, number 12, Mark Staff. Congratulations, Mark. Come pick up your hat from the scorer's table.
You don't have to go.